annual tradition in the NBA, celebrating diversity and culture, and always a pleasure to bring it to you. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke, and roaming the sideline for tonight's game, our Allie LaForce. Well, a chance to check out some stats for OG Anunoby.
And he's gone dry over the past 10 games, guys. His scoring is way down, and he can't seem to fight his way out of the slump. He better get it going tonight, or they'll start losing patience with him.
Look at the San Antonio Spurs opening lineup. Fox and Castle are their guards. Then there's Devin Vassell. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. And it's Champagnie in at the fourth slot. And for New York, we've got Bridges. Josh Hart out there with Anunoby. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Towns in at the center. Glancing at the players on these rosters, Doris, we see some elite guards on both teams.
Absolutely, Kevin. And the nice thing is these guards are both playmakers and scorers, and the teams rely heavily on their productivity.
Now, here's Hart. Pass to Towns. On the wing, Bridges. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Hart. And there it is for him.
That's all grit from Josh Hart. This guy will mix it up on the interior.
And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession. Fox against Brunson. Fox with the steal. And now the fast break. Fox with the ball. Rebounded by Hart. Now the Knicks with it. They put up a nice win against the Bucks the last time out.
And sometimes it's a lot harder to get easy looks on the road, but they found ways to get their guys good looks.
Well, they knew exactly how to approach that defense. They shot a fantastic percentage because they got quality looks.
Now here's Vassell. Following the missed shot by De'Aaron Fox. 6 to shoot. Castle with it. He's picked up by Anunoby. Wembanyama, no good.
You'd rather see him dunk that. Impose your will if you can.
Hart with a screen on Wembanyama. Anunoby in the corner. Hart outside. Unloads. Nice touch on the shot from close range.
I tell you what, you better watch out, fellas. He is on fire here today.
Outside, Fox. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Over to the left wing. Pass to Vassell. Shoots over Anunoby. Outside, Fox. Here's Wembanyama. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket.
And boy, did they need that one. Their first make in the 5 field goal attempts they've had.
And Doris, you see the talent on this Knicks squad, but there's always been questions about the intangibles they possess.
What's fascinating, Kevin, is this team built slowly and methodically and with great patience. And then they took a couple of big swings. It doesn't result in a championship, and now you evaluate everything.
The Knicks with the lead. Brunson outside. That 3 off the mark.
We call that lockdown perimeter defense against an excellent three-point shooter.
Here's Wembanyama. And it's all evened up.
And standing easily over 7 feet. When Wemby gets that ball near the hoop, literally nothing a defender can do.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Earlier, I spoke with Mike Brown. The coach said they need to stop Fox from dribble driving as he can dismantle a defense if he gets inside. He problem with Fox is he's just so fast. You can't slow him down with just one guy. So Coach wants his help defenders alert and within range to help when needed. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thank you. Now, here's Fox. He's coming off a 13-point game against Brooklyn. Castle, no one around him. Good, and a nice assist from Fox.
Something Castle continues to work on. It's crucial that he becomes more consistent from deep.
Brunson against Fox. Fades. The rebound by Champagnie.
Listen, that's a good shot for him. He just couldn't connect.
Greg, their offensive approach has been rock solid here.
And they're finding the weak spots in the D and attacking. Oh, great ball movement there.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over.
Coming on the floor now is your Knicks at the tax bar. Let's go! We've got the perfect team to help. Your Knicks at the tax bar.
Quickly take a look at the standings out west. The season nearly complete. You look at San Antonio. They're second in the conference and looking to finish strong heading into the playoffs.
And, you know, right now for San Antonio, they've gotten off to a terrific start this year. We knew they were capable of playing terrific basketball, and so far they have not disappointed.
Yeah, and there really hasn't been any feeling out process for them at the start of the season. They were in peak form immediately.
Now here's Brunson. He had 22 points in the win against the Bucks in Milwaukee.
But the defense had tons of difficulty covering him. They kept putting him at the line, and he burned them.
Well, if we look back at when things began to shift for the Knicks, Doris, it started with Jalen Brunson.
Well, I think certainly, Kevin, he is exactly the kind of leader you would want. Is he highly skilled? Of course he is. But he's about the work every day, and he sets the tone for his team.
That one falls for Brunson. Well, the playoffs are quickly approaching. We love this time of year. Doris, it is the best time of the season.
Oh, Kevin, there is no doubt because we start to get the best basketball of the season. The stakes are high. You walk into an arena and you feel the intensity immediately.
Now, here's Fox. Scoreless thus far. Wembanyama finds Fox. To Champagnie. For three, Vassell. They grab their own miss. On the wing, Fox. Goes back up. And the rejection by Towns.
This is exactly what you need from Karl Anthony Towns on the defensive end.
And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for New York. They trail by 6. And this game, the first chance they've had to see the San Antonio Spurs.
And going back a season ago, it was a win for both sides in their two meetings.
You know, despite the disparity in talent, these two teams played each other tough last year. Let's see how competitive they are this time around.
And the Spurs with possession. They've got a 12-2 run in progress. Wembanyama against Towns. Towns with the steal. Hart the pass to Brunson. Shoots over Fox. New York, no good that time either. San Antonio leading by 6. Spurs working the ball around now. From deep three-point land. It's rebounded by New York.
Listen, let's not put it lightly. This guy has really struggled here.
Down low. Out to Bridges. And now the fast break. Fox with the ball. And it's in there. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for San Antonio.
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
And they've also done a really good job taking advantage of miscues. Their defense has been stifling in this one. Boy, still trying to get comfortable out there right now.
Lets it go with the 3. The putback.
You have to be aware of Wembanyama on the boards. Really keep a body on it.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. For the Knicks, Robinson's checked in for Hart, and it's Jordan Clarkson in for OG Anunoby. Knicks trail by 10. Brunson scanning the floor. Here's Towns. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
A prolific inside scorer since his first day in the league. Towns gets the job done down low.
Wembanyama, a screen on Brunson. Fox from outside. It's hauled in by Karl Anthony Towns. For New York, they've gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. It's stolen by Wembanyama by himself, and it's Fox with the jam.
And it was Wembanyama who got it rolling after definitely getting a hold of the ball there.
New York has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Clarkson against Vassell. Pass to Brunson. Towns sets the pick for Brunson. Shot clock at 6. Outside, Towns. Rebounded by Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Vassell with it, and it's Clarkson picking him up. Fox against Bridges. Fox kicks to Vassell. Wembanyama looking it over. He's 4 for 6 from the field with that miss.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
And Greg, with Stephon Castle winning the 2025 Rookie of the Year award, the Spurs went back-to-back in that category.
Yeah, of course, Victor Wembanyama winning that same award in 24. Just more confirmation that these Spurs are building something special.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. So San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor. And now a look at the teams that have shot the ball the best over the course of the last month. The Spurs second.
And really, the basketball IQ has just evolved. Just the way they move the ball and share it. They always find good looks.
Looking at the last game for San Antonio, it was a win against Brooklyn. Back to Harper. The shake. And that's 2 points on the layup. And the Spurs lead by 10.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Harper against Brunson. Robinson a screen on Harper. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
Boy, how about that conversion by Jalen Brunson? This has become a staple of his game.
This will be his third free throw shot of the game.
And he buried a bunch of shots from the stripe in that last game.
Jalen Brunson at the line. 1 shot.
That one falls for Brunson. Second round pick back in 2018. Stardom wasn't expected for Jalen Brunson, but he's always been a winner.
You look at his physical attributes, nothing jumps out at you, but it's all between the ears with him. The skill, the footwork, the vision, that's what makes him elite.
Now here's Brunson. 7 points in the game. Left side, Towns. Towns is doubled. On the wing, Bridges. Brunson outside. And the Knicks good for 2.
Such an intelligent basketball play by Jalen Brunson. This guy understands how to get himself going in pick and roll action.
Over in the corner, Barnes. And now Hallie LaForce says something for us from the sideline.
Thanks a lot. The Knicks are able to play 5 out. And Josh Hart told me they surrounded Jalen Brunson with guys who can shoot. Guys that command attention. He's able to expose that, scoring the ball and being unselfish. The court is wide open. Kevin?
Tons of spacing. Hallie LaForce with the report. Hey, Hallie, thanks. And when you talk about Dylan Harper, Craig, just how impressive is his skill set?
A tall guard with incredible handles and elite elusivity. He already has an impressive command of the pick and roll. Harper, I believe, is primed to be a special player in this league.
And that one falls for Harper. And G.A., you started your career with the Knicks. What memories do you have from your time in New York?
Well, after winning a championship in college, it was great to play for a team in the NBA that had similar aspirations. So many great veterans to learn from and a Hall of Fame coach.
Yeah, Jordan Clarkson has made some tough twos in his career, and he does so there.
Spurs leading by 6. Pass to Johnson.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Here's Waters for the 3. That's in there. Johnson with the assist.
The court awareness improving with time. Johnson with a great pass there.
Now McBride. Playing Milwaukee, he was nearly unstoppable. Pass to Towns. And yes, it's good.
Inside, Towns can be so physical, guys, and that makes him tough to cover.
Spurs lead 26.
And San Antonio shooting well right out of the gates here at around 50%. Harper the pass to Waters. There's the pick. Here's Barnes. And another basket for San Antonio.
And they've done the job on the offensive glass.
And so here is New York. 9-point game. Out left to the wing. Pass to Shamet. Fires the 3. Rebound San Antonio.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Outside Harper. 3-pointer. Offensive rebound. Johnson for 3. Cornette. Another miss. Boy, they had their chance there, but couldn't get it to go. Here's Clarkson. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
This to me is when Clarkson is at his best. When he's pushing the action, being aggressive, it carries over to the rest of the team, guys.
No good on that one.
Sometimes, guys, you need someone on your team who understands my job is to be aggressive, whether I have it going or whether I don't. And Jordan Clarkson is that guy.
Good on the second free throw. Spurs leading by 8. Towns with the steal. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. Towns is doubled. Harper with the steal. To the middle. The kick out to Barnes. Towns with the steal. Here's Clarkson. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. Clarkson's got 5 now.
And a terrific job on both ends of that sequence. Very slick steal and great transition offense.
Whoops, anticipated the pass. Turnover. And so it's San Antonio with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And we return to the second quarter, and Noche Latina specialized jerseys on display. Welcome back, everyone. And looking at what we've seen from the Spurs so far, guys, what do you think?
They set a physical tone in the first, and that really showed on the backboard.
I think it's why they hold the lead here early, because they're controlling the flow of the game with those second chance opportunities.
And Mitchell Robinson is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
San Antonio leading by 6. On the court right now for the Spurs. Castle is in at shooting guard with Johnson at the small forward. And it's Fox. Then it's Victor Wembanyama. And it's Champagnie in at the 4. Now here's Fox. Shot clock at 5. Lets it go from deep. Tries again.
Length, instincts, all of that contributes to an intimidating defensive presence. Go ahead, Mitchell Robinson.
Shamet. Pass to McBride. Hart outside. Good on the bucket. He's got 6.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Spurs shooting 43% for the game. From 12 feet out. Nice jump shot. Good. And the Spurs lead by 6.
If Fox gets cut off from inside, he has options. That mid-range is a big part of his repertoire.
Now here's Hart. And that one's good. Shamet.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
A pass to Fox. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Wembanyama finds Castle. That drops. Nice feed that time from Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 3 assists in the game. Here's McBride, guarded by Fox. Hart the pass to McBride. Robinson sets a screen for Anunoby. And the foul called on OG Anunoby. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Mikal Bridges checked in for the Knicks. Jalen Brunson comes in for Miles McBride. Spurs leading by 6. Pass to Wembanyama. Lets it go. Rebounded by Hart. Brunson outside. Hart with a screen on Johnson. Brunson no good. San Antonio's gone 1 of 2 on three-pointers here in the second quarter so far. Fox kicks to Johnson. Again, the miss by the Spurs. The Knicks have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. Brunson being aggressive.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
33-29.
And here's Fox. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. They've led by as much as 10. Castle a screen on Robinson. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen. And this is what the schedule looks like for the Spurs. On Tuesday, they'll be taking on Tyrese Maxey and the Philadelphia 76ers. Then on Thursday, they'll go up against Cade Cunningham and the Detroit Pistons.
And no secret that this team can be very tough in their own building. And that's good news as they are loaded up with home games over the next stretch. This is a chance to create some separation.
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys. The Spurs making a switch here. Vassell's checked in. As we get a break in the action now, let's take a look at the East and how the teams are stacking up. Take a look at New York. Unless they completely melt down, they should be in good position for a playoff run.
And seeing where the Knicks are, what an ideal start for them this season. I mean, it takes some teams a while to kind of come together. Not this group. They were ready right from the start.
And what a good feeling it is to play such high-quality basketball so early in the season. This kind of start sets the foundation for what could be a monster year.
Bridges against Castle with the fadeaway. Bridges misses.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Outside, Fox. NGA, a lot of the best defensive teams in the league have some stout zone looks they can go to. Where do those in a game come in handy?
I mean, often it's a way of challenging opponents to make perimeter shots, but also you want to show different looks just to kind of disrupt the rhythm of a team's offensive flow.
Now here's Brunson. 11 points in the game. The rebound by Champagnie. Vassell with it. He's picked up by Anunoby. Wembanyama gets the bucket. Wembanyama's got 10.
Well, dependability, right? That is not wasting possessions. This is all about taking and making good shots.
Robinson sets a screen for Bridges. Oh, the rejection by Wembanyama. Spurs leading by 6. A pass to Fox. Now Wembanyama. Easy work down low for Wembanyama.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
And it's Brunson missing. Spurs have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Fox passes to Wembanyama. Over Robinson. And again, Victor Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got the lead up to 10 now for the Spurs. The Knicks have gone just 33% from the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. Just 3 of 9. Pass to Anunoby. Launches a three. Drills it from outside.
Nice job by OG Anunoby to be aggressive from distance.
And the Spurs with possession. They've led by as much as 10. Fox feeling it out a bit. And Wembanyama outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here's Hart. Rebound San Antonio. They're coming off that win against the Nets.
And bottom line, they found ways to score. Credit the game plan going in. It was right on the money.
And that's not an easy environment to play in. To score at the rate they did on the road says a lot about their intensity and focus.
And here are the Knicks now after the basket by San Antonio. Castle against Bridges, and they call an illegal screen here.
All right, a moment to check out stats for Brunson. He's been on a remarkable tear this past month, getting around 24 points per, 6 assists and 4 rebounds.
And what is crazy is that these numbers might not even do his game justice. He's been phenomenal.
Feels like every night this guy does something that just blows your mind. So fun to watch. Someone the other players look up to.
Looking at who's out there now for the Knicks. Towns comes in for Robinson. And it's Clarkson in for OG Anunoby. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one is on Towns.
And that's how you want to use your fouls, not allowing him to get to the rim.
The Spurs shooting their second and third shots at the line right here. And the first one drops. Barnes is checked in for the Spurs. And so he makes both from the line. And GA, you look at all these great European players. Some saying that youth development in the U.S. could emulate aspects of what they're doing overseas in their system.
Well, it's already going in that direction. Youngsters able to, in essence, go pro from their early teens. But the academies they've set up over there, they are, no doubt, intriguing.
And here is Vassell. After the three-pointer from Karl Anthony Towns. Harper's shot is good. Harper's got 7.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Hart with a screen on Harper. Brunson, hard finish inside.
Jalen Brunson right now attacking without hesitation. His foot is on the gas pedal.
And so it's Vassell who brings up the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. They're leading by 8. Harper kicks to Vassell. Knocks down the 3-ball. Vassell's got his second basket of the game.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Here's Champagny. Brunson covering. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Now we have a chance to see the teams that have been the NBA's best three-point shooters this month. Second, the Knicks. In fourth, the Spurs.
And both of these teams are really lighting it up from long range, shooting with tremendous confidence. This is a great game to watch. You almost have to expect a shootout when they meet.
Luke Cornett, he's checked in for Wembanyama. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
Bridges outside. Trying to find Towns. Gets it to him. Banked in off the glass. 9 points in the game so far.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Zador's with his diverse offensive repertoire. Karl Anthony Towns is a matchup nightmare.
Absolutely, Kevin. And the reason being, he's right. He's one of the greatest shooting bigs in history, but the man is a great straight line driver. Good luck checking him.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And on the season, he's just a shade under 80 from the line. I'll bet he'd like to get that up over that mark.
That one is off. So for the Knicks, Andrew Shamet comes in for Bridges, and Miles McBride subbed in for Jalen Brunson. The Spurs also with the sub. Waters is checked in. He hits the second from the line. And so here is New York, down by 12. Hart outside. Outside, Towns. And it's blocked.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And stolen by Hart. And here we go. Towns heading to the hoop. And Towns throws it down.
Now, don't sleep on the foot speed of Karl Anthony Towns. He's a factor in transition.
They double him with Clarkson. And now let's send it over to our courtside reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Josh Hart is great at moving off ball. And he said, in today's league, cutting and making a layup is considered boring. Everyone wants ISO. Some of the fundamentals and beauty of the game are lost. For me, it's a feel. If you see the back of your defender's head, try to make a cut. Guys, back to you.
Thank you, Allie. McBride with the ball. Guarded now by Barnes. Hart takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
I'll tell you, an underrated thing right there. How effective that screen was. It just creates a lane to the cup.
Harper, no good. Knicks trail by 10. Shamet the pass to McBride. The three. The rebound by the Spurs. Cornette's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Vassell. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So one free throw coming up.
That's fantastic shot making this quarter after struggling a bit in the first.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. San Antonio making a switch here. Johnson's checked in.
You watch Vassell. He's a prototype wing for this era. Has length, skill, and plays both ends of the floor.
Up top, McBride. He's guarded by Harper. And it's Shamet missing. Barnes outside. Pass to Cornette. On the wing, Barnes. Defended by McBride. Johnson, the pass to Cornette. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
They're just too slow to react. You can't afford to sleepwalk through possessions. What's going on out there?
And so Mike Brown calls a timeout, looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two.
Check out some of the numbers here on Karl Anthony Towns. In the second half of this season, he's been nothing short of spectacular. And he's right up there in the top 20 in scoring. Certainly a force to be reckoned with offensively.
And he's a top 10 rebounder this year for good reason. He's unbelievably driven, and he competes with you for the entire game. McBride finds Clarkson. The shot is good, and so is his shooting tonight. 3 for 4.
Well, Jordan Clarkson, a nice, efficient look there. Boy, that'll help your percentages.
Spurs leading by 13. Nobody near Barnes. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. Towns has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Hart with a screen on Harper. Here's McBride. Hangs and misses.
Whoops. Got caught in between moves there on his way to the rack.
Ice ball movement by San Antonio. Harper sets a pick for Johnson. And it's Vassell in the corner. 5 on the clock. Outside Harper. Shoots the 3. It's rebounded by Towns. Towns has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Clarkson kicks to Shamet. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Boy, he's been impressive scoring the basketball, but it is really tough to play from behind.
We've got 22 seconds left in the second quarter. And San Antonio shooting in the second quarter has been superb. 58% from the field. Good on the triple. And that's 10 points for Dylan Harper.
Still a developing part of Harper's game. When he's hitting from deep, Dylan is really tough to guard.
Three-pointer. Trains the three-pointer. Shamet's got 6 points.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
And so it's Victor Wembanyama making things happen for San Antonio. His stat line has been terrific. As the quarter ends, he's already got a double-double. He'll get you back to the action after this break.
Hey folks, thanks for joining us. It would be an understatement to say it's been a great half for the San Antonio Spurs.
Their bench has impressed. You get a jolt of energy, all that offense. This is a well-rounded roster.
Yeah, team chemistry, a big point of emphasis for this organization. And now let's turn our attention to the player of the month in each conference. For the West, Nikola Jokic.
For the Joker, last laugh is typically on the opponent. No one has been able to slow him down lately. Also, on and off the court, his leadership has been great for this team.
Thank you for being with us. Now let's send it to Kevin Harlan for the second half tip.
And with this